Right, I should be live, which is good. Most definitely. How is everyone? I've been away because of holiday. I've come back and we are building the Concorde Vintage Classic from Airfix. So yeah, let's have a little look and let me just get the chat up so we can have a chat with people and see who's online to watch us tonight. Like I say, I'm just doing more sanding tonight on this thing because I have done quite a bit of sanding. Let me just try and organise this camera a little bit better and just lift him up there. That's better. That's all right, that'll do. So if you're in the chat, just say hello, that'd be good. So yeah, we're getting on with this really. I've forgotten how far I got to actually. I think I was sanding these down. I'm going to sand some more of this up because I put some more filler in there just to make it was a little bit more of a bump there. So already in the chat we got your local plane spotter. Hello, I'm good, thank you. Hello, Jimmy Murray, nice to see you too. A bit of an ad hoc one tonight. Just want to get this Concorde finished as best we can. Get this all sanded down so it's all nice and flat. There was some raised bits there with this. So I've put it people asked me I was using this. It's called Mr. Hobby, Mr. Dissolve Putty. I like it. I think it's good stuff. Yeah, I do use the plastic putty as well. Which one is it? It's this one here. I do use this stuff. I'm just a bit I wouldn't say lazy. I like it to be a bit more wet. So there you go, that's all sanded down nice. Just going to finish off here as well. Get this looking all nice as well. We filled the gaps in using that putty, the Dissolve putty. We just need to buff that out. To the side and buff out that. So it should be all nicely done. Perfect. So I filled in the door because the door was dreadful the other side, and I did all that. So that's most of that side done. I'm pretty happy with how the rest of it looks. Doesn't need too much more work doing to it there. Oh, look at that. I'll have to glue that again, I think. Give that a bit of a glue. Let's get that. There's a big chunk there, wasn't there? Which was where the sprue gate was. And I think I'm going to have to... It's a little bit wonky there, isn't it? So, oh, there's a crack appeared there now. So what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of glue in there. We'll get some Tamiya extra thin. I've got some Tamiya extra thin, and and just go along there into the groove and leave that to set, and then give it a rub down later. So if you're doing this kit, that looks like a bit of a weak spot there. We'll just leave that to dry because I'm not going to do any more on this now. I'm pretty happy with the finish on it. It's quite smooth there now. There's no ridge or nothing. Good. So we'll leave that to dry. Let that soak in. And we were using this as well because we were going to finish off with the wings. Give the wings a bit of a rub down because there was a fair gap there, wasn't there? I'm hoping that using a little bit of primer will hide a lot of the nasties on the wings. Tommy01, guten Abend to you. Good evening in German. Anfield Road Layout in the Loft, hi, nice to see you too. Bernie's Arts and Crafts, hi Moz. Liked and shared, thank you very much Bernie. And Max's Journeys, Models and More, hey Moz. Can you do a video on the Top Gun F-18 please? Yes, I will. I just haven't got round to doing it yet because I have got one. be a bit of fun. That will be something later on. But I just want to get this Concorde finished, really. I want to get it done by next week. So I want to add it to the library so that we can show off the models for the modelling club. There we are. It is a bit of a issue, but I think when you spray it out, you're not going to see underneath, really. I don't think. So I'm not too worried about the gap here too much. As I said, I'm not. It's just a fun build, really. I wanted the Concorde on display, and I thought, well, let's do the prototype one, because it's not accurate, really. The prototype Concorde isn't accurate to what we actually got in the end. Hi Scaling Models, nice to see you. Hope you're well. A bit of a gap there, isn't there? Unfortunate, but we'll get the old. I'll try to fill in that gap there, but we'll just sand this down so it's a bit flatter. This isn't going to be a long stream tonight because I've got quite a bit to do when I finished here about 9 o'clock. Take the dog out for a walk and watch a bit of telly with the missus. Oh, actually, no, she's always taking the dog out, hasn't she? So we'll just sand that down just a little bit to make sure that's nice and flat edged. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, is it? You know, remember this is a 90. When was it done again? What was the year of the tooling? 1966. So I don't think Concorde even started flying until the 70s, unless somebody wants to quote me wrong on that one. So this is like the prototype. If I'm right. Scale Models. Anfield Road, what a place to be this season. I don't think they'll do it. I don't think they'll win the league. That's that one wing done. Crack on with this wing now. Let's have a little look. It's not looking too bad. Tomorrow night, 7 PM, I said to Dale at Airfix, I'll share this. Sprue Talk Live. I think it's an AMA or Q&A, whatever you want to call it. Ask me anything, questions and answers. In the chat, ask them a question and they will answer. So, and I'll be there in the chat as well watching. And I think it's from 7 o'clock tomorrow. I have put it on the community post of this channel. So if you want to watch it, I'll be there watching it as well on the channel. I'll be in the live stream. But when it comes to Airfix, watch your space because I've got an announcement to make soon anyway about Airfix. So, which will be good, but I can't tell you nothing about it just yet. I'm going to leave you all in the guessing, I suppose. Leave you in the hatch. Now, where's my special knife too? Oh, where's my special knife? Got a special knife. There you go. Just go in here, scrape this back a little bit. Look at that. Not looking too bad, is it? There's a bit of work on the edge. Clean that bit up. That's basically it. Tell me, well, that's a lot better now. Now I've put some glue in there. It's a little bit of movement there, but hopefully that'll work well. A little bit more in there. Never can use too much glue because you can always sand it down, can't you? There you go. Perfect. Just whoops, run off a little bit there. Plenty of glue in there to keep that all together. Leave that be. Coolio. Brilliant. Not looking too bad. Get the kit out a minute. Oh. With all that antibacterial wipe, clean down the bench. There you go, all cleaned down. Marvellous. So where do we get up to? So basically all we've actually done in 5 parts is put the fuselage and the wings together, and a little bit of tidy up with some putty. So we put the glue in, we put the bulkheads in, separators in. So that one should have been a full one because I don't think you would have got that motion to break at the bottom there. And then page 2 is basically putting the engines together and the underside. Yeah. Let's have a look at those little bits anyway in the kit, and let's have a see where we're going with this. So engines, 1, 2. Right. Ah, I see. I wonder what that bit is there for. So that's 40, 40. 41 and 5. So 41 and 40. I don't know what that number 5's for. Just looking for number 5 here. I can't see a number 5. Nope. Can't see a number 5 in the instructions. So I presume that must be for if you were going to have a stand. So I'm not too sure what that is. Andy Marquis, on bonjour de la France, Amis Angelis. Hiya, mate. Nice to speak to you. Ollie says, oui. William Tours, how's it going, Moz? Yeah, pretty well. Been away on holiday. I went to Keswick. Broke down on the way up. And some very, very nice men came and rescued us, which is good. Yeah. There's that other wheel. It's interesting what that number 5's for. That little part there. I can't see it in the instructions. I'll bring it up so you can see the instructions, but I can't see a part number 5. 57, 52, 34, 33, 34 and 33. 32 is the outside, that's cool. So yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. So this is number 32. It does need a little bit of cleanup. I'm not too worried about the injection mode mark, you know, the injection pin marks there. I might just give them a bit of a rub down, but it's not looking too bad flash wise. Not looking too bad at all. Let's use this first, just gentle rub. Get it all nice and rough. Hi, Johan, hope you're well. Did you finish the kit that you won, mate? Plastic Monkey, nice to speak to you, my friend. Nice to speak to you. A bit of sand, there's a little bit of flash come off them. That one nice and tidy. They just stick in slightly, don't they? They've got a little bit of a pull to them, but I'm pretty happy with that. There's a little bit of a... That's that one. And that one, and there we go. Number 32, that is part number 32. So we'll try and snip that off. If I can snip it off or just trim it off in there. Perfect, there you go. So you can't really see what's in there, so I'm not too worried about them, but that's just giving a nice little rub. And we'll do the same one. This one's a little bit more flash on this one. Can you see? There's a little bit more flash, which need trimming off. So with the knife towards your chum and not your thumb. Perfect. And then just go along there. Just trim that off. A little bit of a trim there. And then give it a sand. This will all be primered anyway. John, I haven't started that vampire yet. Needs some GB or something to do that in. Okay. Hi, Northeast Lincolnshire Transporting Hub. Nice to have you on the channel. You finally saw a live stream of me working. Yeah, an artist. Up on top. Whoops, a daisy. Straight through there. Oh, look, I have to cut them out, I think. So we'll rub that down. If I rub on the top, it might even just rub them out. No. I have to cut them, I think. So, let's have a look, shall we? It has rubbed out a little bit. If we keep on rubbing, we may not need to cut it out. It may just rub off. Oh, they're very thin now, aren't they? Because it is actually... Oh, there you go. It's just flaking off now. Cut them through. Perfect. A little bit of over. Cut through there. Perfect. That one's cleaned, and then go down here, one side, and down the other side. Lovely. Perfect. There you go. All cleaned up, ready to go. To the inside of that one a little bit. Whoops, quite a bit sharp. Stabbed myself. Just take that edge off. Gently. Then take that little bit of flash off there. Bring it on. When time check my new base testing, I'm going to try and learn some diorama stuff, more to come. Yeah, looking good to see that. So we've got quite a few in the chat. Got 17 people watching, which is always good. But yeah, sorry I've not been away. I've got some more videos to do actually. I'm going to start filming some videos this week as well. So 31 and 32. So that's basically where we're at. So on 32, we're going to need 27, 28, 33 and 34 from the pieces. So look on here, and 33 and 34 are there, and then we need to give them a clean as well. So one side is so you got 27, 28, 33, 34 on that one there. So we'll cut these off with a knife. You don't need a lot of cutting these. They're going to need a bit of a trim up, obviously. So there's them two, 33 and 34. Just a little bit of a rub with the old sand stick. Just take off some of that flash. It's very minimal. It's not a lot of flash. Very minimal flash there. Perfect. So then we've got 27, 28. And these go inside. So go that way round. And they just slot in there. So you just slot in. Where's my little tweezer things? Leave that one there, actually, that's not too bad. And then the next one, leave that there for a minute. Just check around the edge. A little bit of flash there. Nothing too drastic. Use a good clean up. A couple of rubs with the old sanding stick. Perfect. Pick them up with the tweezers. Slot them in. And they should just fall into place. Perfect. Like so. Oh dear, I just banged it. Fiddly. In they go. Perfect. Little bit of the old glue into there and in the back. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. And there you go. Doesn't say what the colour is on the inside for the prototype. So what I'll probably do is spray all this, spray it with primer, grey, make it all grey, and then just paint these black, or gunmetal I should do it, so that you know, you can see the fans inside. Not looking too bad. Then you need this one here, which is 33 and 34. So looking that way, 33 there, 34 there, which is good. Take off 34. So these will be spray primered anyway. Not looking too bad. A tiny bit of flash there, a little nub to do. So we'll just take that nub off. We'll trim inside gently. There you go. Very, very minimal. Then you got a little bit of a sprue gate there. Couple of rubs with the old sanding stick. Pretty much done. And then he goes in there. There's the first one. Bit of glue. How do you do? Perfect. That's the first one. Then we'll get this one here. Bit of a rub. Give it that sprue gate. The gate there. Good evening, Sam. Good evening, Celtic West. Hope you're well. Yeah, send me some pictures, Jono. That'd be really, really good if you do that, so I can see how you're getting on with your builds. This one here for this engine. Just slots in. Slots in lovely. There it is. Perfect. Just there you go. Tub of glue. Leave him to dry. There you are. That's one engine done. Leave him to dry for a minute because there's a little nip there. I forgot to do that, but I'll just sand him up in a minute. Wait for that glue to dry. Right then, and then what I'll do is I'll give this a good prime over. Give it a spray of grey inside. Then paint these up, probably gunmetal inside. At the back here, the sort of same. The burn effect. And yeah, so there's the first one done. Let's carry on with the next one. So again, 29 and 30 go in there, so 29. Quick rub with the old sanding stick. Tidy him up a little bit. But yeah, if you're around tomorrow night at 7 PM UK time, Airfix are having a Sprue Talk live, which is I think it's their first one. So 29 is that side, isn't it? Yeah, so 29 goes in there. Make sure he's flat. A little bit of glue, a little bit of cement in there, underneath. Nice bit underneath. Let the capillary action take control. Perfect. So if you're around tomorrow, I'll be in the live chat, not on it. Obviously, they've got like a product development guy there. Head of marketing will be there again, Dale. I think he's hosting it, which will be good. He'll be hosting the live stream. It's their first live stream, and then even if I'm not busy, I will I'll live stream after and carry on doing the old what's it called, Concorde. Perfect. He's in there. Push him in. He just kind of falls in there, which is good. Oh, come on. He goes. It just falls in, which is what we want. Push that down. He's in. Easy peasy. Marvellous. So he's down in tight. He's down in tight. There's them two. And then we got to do the backs, the exhausts. Hi at Oz Scale Modelling. Hope you're well, my friend. There's no nub on that one, which is good. So it's just a case of rubbing him off. Make sure he's all flat. Amazing what little you get done. You know, I've been on my live stream a half an hour, and it's already, you know, say it's already half an hour done. Just put that there. Perfect. He's slotted in nice. Oh, he hasn't. He's smoothed out. So we do that. Perfect. There he goes. Finger on. And then touch your glue, cement. Hold him. Oh, it's moving a bit. That's him. Perfect. Nice. Lovely jubbly. Then the final one, and I think that'll be me done for tonight. It's the beauty about this hobby, that you got yourself half hour, you can just get on and do a little bit of sanding down or a little bit of gluing. And get this all ready for the primer. I'm going to Buffer's model shop this Monday, so I've got to pick up a load of paints and glues. And they've kept me back some of the Hasegawa egg planes, so I want to do a few egg planes for a bit of fun. Perfect. Place that one on there. A little bit of glue. Oh, no. There you go. Make sure he's on the line. Lined up. He's a little bit lower. I'll push him down a little bit. There you go. That's the other engine done, other side. And they'll just slot. I think it goes in that side. I don't know which side. It's the wrong way around, isn't it? This one here. We'll slot in there. I presume it goes to the back. Just there, is it? Move forward a little bit. There. So it'll go in there. All perfect. You see that? To make sure I got it right. So number 32. Just like that. So he's just there. So he's flat against there. I think that's about right. See that? And I suppose you just glue it and away you go. Which I might just do. Just check, make sure I've done everything right. Yeah, it does cover that section there. So while we're here, we'll just... No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We won't glue it just yet, because I want to spray inside. I want to spray that inside and then paint that. So we won't glue that just yet. We'll do that another day. Where's my box too? And I think I'm pretty much done for this live stream. Thank you all for watching. So it's a short one. I'll try and get back tomorrow and do some more on this, but I'll be there at 7 o'clock on the Airfix channel with Sprue Talk Live. It's an AMA, you know, ask me anything, or is it a question answered, whatever you want to call it now. And if you're there in the chat, I'll be there chatting as well. And then once they've finished, I'll pop on here if I've got time and do a little bit more on this Concorde. And I think that's it from me. Have a good evening, folks. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share. If you want to become a member of the channel and get some more perks, because I will be doing live streams for just the channel members in the near future, I will be there. You become a channel member, and I think it's like £2 is the beginning. Then it goes up to £5 and then £10 or £8 or something like that. So if you're a big member, you'll be in line to be winning one of the kits that I've got. So if I get a kit that I don't want to build, I'm going to just start giving them away to the higher tier channel members. Anyways, have a good evening, folks, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.